So here's the scene. You arrive at a gig, you set up all of your gear, everything is plugged in, then you go to push play and you can't hear anything. And then you start to get this sense of dread well up in your stomach because there's so many different points of failure and you have to troubleshoot your entire rig quickly. And that is the exact scenario for which my friends over at Xvive created this AT-1 portable audio tester. Hey everybody, how's it going? Daryl here, welcome to the channel. So my friends over at Xvive have created this AT-1 portable audio tester. And it's meant to simplify troubleshooting in live sound situations. And it integrates a signal generator, XLR cable tester, phantom power checker, input level meter, and headphone speaker monitoring into a compact unit. To be honest, I didn't know that I needed a tool like this, but I'm kind of excited to try it today. So without further ado, let's see what's in the box. But before I do, I'll have a link in the description below where you can pick up yourself one of these. So you have a QR code for a quick start guide. All right, there it is. Looks like we have a case with a handy belt clip, USB Type-C charging cable, a written English manual, a sticker, a warranty card, and a little product guide. All right, so let's go over the features of this handy little tool. So the AT-1 is powered by a battery and it has a USB Type-C charging port right there. And you turn it on by flipping on this switch. One of the hallmark features of this audio tester is the signal generator. So if it's a solid light, it is a pink noise generator, and if you push this button, this light is blinking and it produces a 1 kilohertz sine wave signal. And you're able to route this audio signal with various outputs. You're able to route it through this XLR out, this 1/4 inch out, this headphone cable out, or even this built-in speaker. And you also have this knob to adjust the speaker volume as well as that 1/8 inch jack. And you're able to adjust the output level with this little lever, -10, -40, -20. And you have a couple of LED lights, PK and SG for the input level. And you have a couple of LEDs up here to check for phantom power. And it has a cable tester that tests each of the 3 pins of an XLR cable. And it can do the male and the female. Let's try this in a few scenarios. So this sine wave and peak noise generator will help diagnose like audio systems. So let's plug this into a speaker. So to test the speaker, simply plug it in. So we can test the speaker's signal and clarity. And so that is what that peak noise generator sounds like. Almost like a fan. And if we want that 1 kilohertz sine wave, there you go. And you can change the output source with this button right here. And it's clearly labeled as to know where the output is going. So right now it's yellow, that means that it's on XLR output. If you want to try out the 1/8 inch, which is this headphone, or this 1/4 inch, which is right here, you just push this button right here. Right now there's nothing plugged into the headphone jack or this 1/4 inch jack, so if I push this, it'll default to speaker. When it's blue, out of this speaker. And remember, you can adjust the level with this knob. I'm going to test the output levels of this Denon DJ Prime Go, connecting to one of these outputs right here. But I got a track going. I have my volume all the way down, so let's go ahead and plug this in. We'll test out this right channel. Let's turn the volume up. Very nice, it's not peaking. And actually that's kind of cool. So that green light right there means that the signal is good. So if I turn it off, that little green signal goes away. It's actually kind of cool. It acts like a battery powered portable speaker. Was not expecting that functionality. Cool. If we wanted, we could test out the left XLR as well. Okay, the signal is good. Awesome. So there's some microphones out there that are mostly used in like recording and producing music that require something called phantom power. So if you're a DJ, you probably don't need to do this unless you're at home producing music. But this little handy unit helps you check phantom power. So let's turn it on. It goes through channels 1 through 4. So let's pick one of these. Let's plug this in. Well, so I'm able to hear the audio, that's good. But it sends that power signal on pins 2 and 3, and so you can see here that it's receiving it from those 2 red LED indicators. And lastly, you can test XLR cables with this as well. So simply plug it into one end. Hold this for 2 seconds. 1, 2. Whether it's able to connect to each of the pins, so this one looks good. If plugged into both sides, then you'll see that. You push type again, and then it tests each of these. All right, what do I think of the Xvive AT-1 portable audio tester? Well, I mean, there's not much more to say about it than that. It's convenient, it's versatile, it seems pretty darn useful. Sometimes generating a music source to plug everything in is a drag, especially if you're trying to test things at home, maybe like spring cleaning. And this just removes friction from that process and lets you do what you need to do a lot quicker. So yeah, pretty nifty little gadget. What are your thoughts on this audio tester? Let me know down below. Please smash like and subscribe. And remember, I have a link for this in the description below. I'll see you in the next video.